Hello everyone, and welcome to Dental Materials 2, DS 123. In this course we are going to focus on the study of Missouri expanded functions and the practice with manipulation and evaluation of materials used in specialized areas of dentistry. When you first log into your Blackboard course, you may have two dental material courses listed. You'll have one that says DAS 123 H101, and you may have one that's listed as DAS 123 L1 or 1L1, 1L2, 1L3, and so on. The one that you're going to worry about or use the most for this course is going to be H101. Once you are in the course, you will select Syllabus. Select the syllabus folder, and then you will read through the syllabus. Once you have read the entire syllabus, at the very bottom you will have a mark reviewed. So once you select the mark reviewed, that tells me and Miss C that you have reviewed the syllabus. Once you are done reviewing the syllabus, go back to the syllabus on the left hand side, select course calendar, and take the time to read through the course calendar so you have an idea of what we will be doing each week. If you notice on this course calendar, we have lesson 1 and then lab, and then the next session we have lesson 1 and then we have lab. So there'll be two portions to lab or to lesson 1. As you go through this, you may see that some lessons may have one part to it, or some may even have 3. So make sure you pay attention to each week what lesson we are on. Once you've reviewed the course calendar, mark the reviewed button at the very bottom left. Next, you will select the lessons. And our first lesson will be removable prosthodontic expanded functions. You will select this. If you notice, there will be two parts to this lesson. So the very first thing we want to do is the course overview. You'll open it, take the time to read all of the information on here. Once you're done with reading it, you will do the course review presentation and the infection control patient positioning presentation. Once you have completed the course overview, you will start with lesson 1 part 1. And all of the content that is in lesson 1 part 1 needs to be completed prior to attending lab on 1/14/15. So we're going to select lesson 1 part 1, and anytime you open a folder, there should be a checklist there that tells you the sequence that when you should complete things. So the first thing we want to complete is required examination. So you'll open it. Again, here's a checklist for just this specific folder. You want to open the review form, which is a study guide for anatomical landmarks. Complete it, check it with the answer key, then go and complete the quiz. This quiz should be completed before attending lab on 1/14/15. Then you'll go back to lesson 1 part 1, and then you'll complete module 1, making impressions. Again, we have another checklist with all the material that's in this folder and when it is due. For the learning objectives and overview, you want to read the description for this item. It also tells you that you need to bring this with you to lab. So you will open up the outline. And this is your reading for the course. So you'll go through and you'll read through this document all the way through. You want to make sure that after you read it, that you print it and bring it to lab with you, because this will be your reference material when we are in lab. Then take the time to move on to the presentation materials. There are 4 of them. There are also 6 videos that will tell you how to do each item that we will be completing in lab. Next, we have the skill standards. So anything that says competency or skill standards, that is the form that you will be evaluated on in lab. So you want to make sure that you open this, print those, and bring that with your outline to lab. Once you have reviewed the skill standards, You will then take the quiz. And remember that everything that's in this folder must be completed prior to coming to lab on the 14th. Then, of course, after we have lab on the 14th, then you want to begin on lesson 2 for the next week. If you have any questions about how this, the sequence of folders or anything, feel free to reach out to myself, Miss Horman, or to Mrs. C. We'll be more than happy to help you. See you in lab on Wednesday.